for QB, Vail, Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Happy Tuesday, February 8th. That is a beautiful shot of I-70 towards Vail. The sun is just coming up. We were speaking yesterday about how these days are now starting to get longer and longer. We've got some daylight now. Can't quite see Maddie's purple tree as much as we could in the past, but what a beautiful shot as that sun starts to rise over the mountains. I'm Kevin Shields here with my co-host, Maddie Evans.
Good morning, Kevin.
Well, good morning. We've got quite a show today. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
We're going to talk a little bit about some Beijing games. We've got some very interesting guests coming in.
Yeah, we've got a full lineup of guests. We actually, oh man, I can just list it off really quick. Of course, we're going to be looking at that local weather forecast, Lens of the Day, the resort report, all the classics. Then we've got a little Park City takeover happening on Good Morning Vail this morning from our wonderful boss, Danielle. She's got a great message for us, so I'm excited to see what she has to say. And then, yeah, oh man, we've got a full lineup. Altitude Climate Technologies coming in to tell you and us how you can make it easier to adapt to the altitude.
A very interesting company. They've been in business about 24 years, and they're just making things easier for people at high altitudes.
Yes, and then we've got a wonderful local author coming in to give us some information on a book that she wrote that's very touching, and I'm excited to chat with her and ask her all sorts of questions and kind of hear her inspiration behind it.
So real quick, I want to ask you a question. What do you get when you put the Empire State Building on top of the Washington Monument on top of the Statue of Liberty?
A mess?
You get the height of the vertical drop that is at the Rock in Beijing. And that's what these athletes are skiing down in Beijing. And last night, real quick, the story of the night was RCS.
Yes.
He was absolutely incredible. Ryan Cochran-Siegel brought home a silver medal, smooth as silk, hit every single mark coming down that course, and was just a hair out of the gold medal contention. What an emotional night. His mom, Barbara, was an Olympic medalist back in 50 years ago.
Wow.
So they were able to interview her, have a split screen, and it was a very, very emotional evening for them. And what an accomplishment for that skier. Just put it all together. The Rock took out a lot of skiers again last night, and it was just absolutely incredible what was going on. But congratulations to that American and bringing home a silver medal.
You know, the only hard part about the Big O Games this year is the fact that no families get to be there to support, and that would be so challenging, not only as an athlete, but as the family member of the athlete, just that constant need and want to be there to support your person.
Well, and they kept talking last night about all the watch parties that are going on. And here in Vail at International Bridge, they've got the watch party there, but all these little watch parties, and they keep going around talking about it. They've been talking a lot about Beaver Creek and Birds of Prey and how the course is highly technical, similar to the course here. So a lot of references to Beaver Creek if you haven't been up there. Birds of Prey run is one to definitely experience. You'll have a whole new respect for these athletes.
Yeah, I recommend going up there and exploring it, and especially since we've had some really good snow conditions over the course of the last couple of weeks. I mean, every time we talk about it, I get butterflies in my stomach because that course gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal facility, and we duplicate things here. The Rock is just completely man-made. 10 inches of precipitation is all they get there a year in Beijing, and they made a race course like this. It's got a lot of technical aspects to it. It's got the canyon, the saddle jump when you come out of the gate launches these skiers 50 meters in the air. So a lot of technical, a lot of speed. And last night with the Super G, it's all the aspects of the speed of the downhill and the technicality of the slalom.
Yes, well, we're excited to continue to watch and keep you guys updated on what's taking place in the big Beijing Games, but I think we should take a quick break, take a look at that local weather forecast, and then gear up for our really busy hour.
Yep. We'll be back in a moment.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chaplot. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chaplot today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chaplot has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney or go to vailjustice.com.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning, and you can see that those gondolas are turning and people are getting slowly out and about to enjoy the slopes. It is going to be a little bit cooler this morning. Temperatures 10 degrees around 8 a.m. Progressively warming up. 28 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. That beautiful sunshine coming out in full force. So if you are getting out there to ski or ride, make sure that you're layering up with your sunscreen. It's really important to have that, especially right now. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that we'll see those temperatures progressively warm up throughout the course of today, and that high is going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Clear skies starting later this evening, and we'll see that continue throughout the course of tonight. The overnight low, mostly clear skies and 8 degrees, so definitely nice and chilly overnight again tonight. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver slightly warmer than up here in the high country. 49 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine. 28 in Vail, 34 in Avon, and then 38 in Eagle. So temperatures definitely a little bit warmer, both out to the east and to the west of us right now. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow some cloud coverage rolling in, a 25% chance of precipitation, partly cloudy skies on Thursday, maybe a slight chance of snowfall again on Friday, but then into the weekend that sunshine's going to come out in full force. You can see those temperatures progressively warming up just a little bit with that cloud coverage kind of coming in and giving us that slight inversion, but then once those skies become clear again, those evening lows dropping down into the single digits. If you have not gone Valentine's Day shopping yet, well, Lamina Jewelers is the perfect place for you to go, and we want to thank them for bringing you this weather report this morning. They're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink, and it's a great place to go for any Valentine's Day needs. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to check in with Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that lens of the day.
Good morning, Vail.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good morning, Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for sponsoring our Lens of the Day segment. And today, the equipment that we have for you started back in 1965. There was a gentleman named Dr. Robert Smith. He was a dentist, and he wanted to come up with some eyewear. He was an avid skier, a big athlete, and decided he wanted to make a difference in skiing and wanted to come up with a goggle technology. Well, today we've got the Smith 4D Mag. This is the big daddy, the newest of what's out on technology. The first sealed lens was made only an hour west of here over in Rifle, Colorado, back in 1965. And that's kind of what got everything started with the new technology that we're seeing now in goggles. Now, this specific goggle has a lot of technology built in. It's got bird's eye vision. Bird's eye vision gives you more peripheral up and down. They say 20% more visibility in this goggle than any others. And if you see the bottom of the lens, it's rounded and it has a nice taper down to it, so it eliminates a lot of the head movement in order to see the terrain. It's also got something called ChromaPop. ChromaPop really enhances the terrain that you're skiing. It picks up any imperfections, makes that natural light work for you so that you can see the terrain, ski smoother, ski better, ski a lot safer out there. Another thing that's very, very good with this is the Smith Mag, which is in the name. What that means is there's magnetic technology built in. So Maddie just mentioned it's going to be a bright, sunny day, so which lens do you go with? Well, you've got your darker lens or you've got your lighter lens. Obviously, with the sunshine, you want a little more shade, and it's this easy. You pop the lens in, and it's in. You can also take your backup lens with you. If the cloud cover would move in, it's easy to change that lens out. It's simple as popping it out and putting this other lens back in. It comes with this hard carrying case, so if you're like me, you throw your goggles in with your boot bag and you keep everything nice, clear, and scratch free. It's also got an anti-fog on the other side. And remember, a big, big tip that Maddie and I always mention is don't touch the inside of these goggles. That anti-fog technology that's built in can be ruined. So try to just handle your goggles from the outside to keep them fully functional. This is the 4D Mag, the big daddy, the Mac daddy in the Smith line that started all the way back in 1965. Check it out at Eyepieces of Vail, eyepiecesofvail.com if you want to go check out what they've got on their online inventory, but they've also got 6 convenient locations around the valley. So get in there, talk to one of their experts on the system that is going to work best for you. We'll be back in a moment with a resort report.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what five-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powder House. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powder House, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
My name's James and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. You are looking at a beautiful shot of Lion's Head, and again, that sun is coming up. I love this time of year because there's just enough sun coming up over the mountains for that sunrise that adds a beautiful glow to that mountain range that really enhances all those ski runs. Just looking at what's going on out there right now with the snow report in Beaver Creek, there's been no snow report over the last 48 hours. 140-inch base is what's happening up there. Season total, 51-inch base. We've got 24 lifts open, 165 trails open, which brings that total percentage up to 97% of the terrain that's open. So a lot happening up in Beaver Creek. Going over to Vail, no real snowfall over the last 48 hours. 152 inches for the season that's fallen, 52-inch base depth, 25 lifts are open, 267 trails, and again, 97% of the terrain is open. Now, hopefully we'll see a little more snow in the forecast, but again, these temperatures have been low enough to where they have been pushing some snow out there, and all those hard workers up there in Beaver Creek and Vail are really doing their best to try to open some more terrain and also keep those conditions optimal for your ski adventure out there on the mountain. Behind me, you can see Beaver Creek lit up, ready to go, and I'm sure those lifts are turning, getting the employees up there, getting ready for a very, very busy day. So get out there and enjoy your day. 97% of the terrain open at both resorts, so there's lots of fun to be had. Get out there and enjoy it. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
We've got a lot of exciting things taking place right now here at TV8. And, we've got a fearless leader, and she's based in Park City right now, which I've been personally begging her to come home. I miss having her here quite a bit.
We love our team at Park City, our sister crew out there, and then Danielle is obviously the fearless leader that goes between the two.
Yeah, she's like raw. And she has a nice little message for us, and we're really excited to see what she's going to share and to just see her again. So let's meet Danielle.
Let's do it.
Good morning, Kevin and Maddie. Thanks so much for letting me hijack Good Morning Vail to share some important info with you. So up first, we will be broadcasting live from the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame, starting on Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. We are so thankful for this partnership with them, and all of our live guests are going to come join us at the museum. We're going to get a chance to take a look inside, check out all the exhibits. It's going to be so fun. So make sure that you tune in for that. Also, we're launching the Wacky Winter Reading Program in conjunction with the Eagle Valley Library District. So all of the details are on our website, tv8vail.com. You jump on there and get the entry form. It's open for kids from kindergarten through the 12th grade, starting now, going through the end of April. And everybody that participates gets some sort of little surprise treat. So really fun. And then finally, we're still hiring here at TV8 Vail, so come join the family. We are looking for a sports reporter. We're looking for more hosts for Good Morning Vail, as well as some sales and admin support. So jump on our website, tv8vail.com, check out the hiring page, and get all of the details on everything that's coming. I'm going to throw it back to you guys, and I will see you in Vail very soon.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amori. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Naps nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
This is a live shot from Lion's Head, and like Kevin talked about in the show open, that purple tree always being nice and illuminated. You can't really see it as well right now, just due to the fact that we're having these longer days, which has been so incredible. That sunshine coming out in full force today, 10 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 28. Beautiful sunshine throughout the course. Then as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see those temperatures progressively warming up. We'll see that high take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Into this evening, those temperatures cooling down quite a bit. 12 degrees by 8 p.m., but as we take a look at that overnight low, an overnight low of 8 degrees. So just make sure that if you're getting out to do anything, or maybe taking your pet outside, that you're nice and bundled up, and also you're kind of monitoring the amount of time that they spend outside. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, those temperatures down in Denver are definitely warmer, feeling that beautiful sunshine across the entire state of Colorado right now. 49 degrees in Denver, 28 degrees in Vail, 34 degrees in Avon, and 38 degrees in Eagle. So we are expecting that beautiful sunshine across the entire state. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow a slight chance of precipitation, mostly cloudy skies, giving us those warmer overnight temperatures. That's going to continue as we see that cloud coverage kind of remain through Thursday. By Friday, hopefully we'll see some more precipitation coming our way because we all love that new snowfall. But then into the weekend, mostly sunny and sunny skies making their way out, giving us a gorgeous weekend. If you're looking for something fun to do, February 26th and 27th, the Talent Challenge is something that you're not going to want to miss. Get your knees ready and get ready to ski some intense moguls. For information on how to register for this event and buy your tickets, go to beavercreek.com/events. We're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, Kevin's going to be introducing us to some great people to help you acclimate to the altitude.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Daily Flash is a daily, live, upbeat, and fun take on today's news, entertainment, social media trends, and fresh talk, hosted by Mitch English and Patricia Wu. Find Daily Flash on TV8 Vail. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk about wanting to make sure that all the visitors and residents here in the Valley are safe and enjoy their time here on the mountains. Now, one of the things that we can do is also add to that joy of making them sleep better, making them perform better. And I've got two gentlemen sitting next to me that are with Altitude Climate Technology, a company that's been around for about 24 years. They've just come in and taken everything over, and we're going to learn a little bit about what oxygen can and can't do for your body. Gentlemen, how are you today?
Good morning. Thank you.
Well, let's talk oxygen. It's all around us. And I know being here in the mountains for so long that you get a lot of visitors from lower altitudes that come in, and they have altitude sickness. They can't sleep. There's all these things that go on that really take away from the pleasure of either living in the mountains or just coming up to enjoy the skiing. So what is your company doing about that?
So we provide oxygenation systems for homes. They're permanent installations that help lower the effective altitude by as much as 7,000 feet.
So up here, what I read, I was looking at your website, when you're at altitude, 30% less oxygen is up at the altitude. And that's what's creating what's called hypoxia, which I guess is the altitude sickness part of it. And your systems make that oxygen into the home itself so that people can sleep better, get more rest, and actually enjoy living here.
Correct. So the composition of oxygen at any altitude is the same. It's always 21%. But up here we've got less molecules in general. So we're dealing with, like you said, 30% less oxygen than sea level. So what our systems do is measure the barometric pressure, oxygen content, and CO2 content of the room, and then adequately pump additional oxygen into the room to simulate a lower altitude so that people can enjoy themselves.
So there's a lot of algorithms you build into your technology to make sure you balance everything out. And it sounds like it's custom made for the individual. Correct. And what their needs are. Now, how do you go about putting that system into the home? Does it go into the HVAC system? Is it standalone?
It's a somewhat significant construction project, but we typically put our air units in a mechanical space, basement, crawl space, and then we pipe the oxygen into the targeted space. And within the bedroom, we have a controller where you can actually set your target altitude and set a timer as well for it to turn on and off when you go to sleep.
Oh, nice. So it is timer based. It can come on and off. I mean, and it's you said it's a little extensive to get the system in, but at the end of the day, this is, if you plan to live here, you've got to have a facility, you've got to have your home set up to where it's going to be enjoyable for you.
Correct. Relative to the cost of a house, it's pretty inexpensive, particularly if you otherwise wouldn't enjoy living up in an altitude.
So how have we seen technology in this field change over the last 5-10 years?
So, as Bill mentioned, we go above and beyond to make sure we don't over-oxygenate and create an unsafe environment. We use the latest and greatest sensors to make sure we're bringing in the correct amount of oxygen, that we're not providing more than that than the National Fire Protection Code tells you to provide. And we also have brought in mobile technology, which is rather new, so you can control the system from your phone.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So when you put the system in your home, what are the different components of the system to make it work effectively?
Sure, we have a controller system in the room that's actually sort of sniffing the air. We have a tablet interface that you can actually, that's usually on the wall or on a table that you can interact with, set timers, put your altitude set point in, and then we have our air machines that sit in your mechanical space that are actually drawing in fresh outside air, providing some filtering on it, dumping back out the nitrogen and pushing the oxygen into your space.
So you're not putting in oxygen tanks and things like that, because that could, that obviously would be a fear or apprehensive for some clients to put that in their home. This sounds like an amazing system that takes natural air and just transforms it into nice, rich oxygen.
Correct. There's a set point above which you're creating an unsafe environment for fire, and below which you're not creating any physiological benefit for the person. So we make sure that we stay right in between that zone, and we've got all sorts of fail-safes in place to ensure that happens.
And I was on your website, it's altitude.com.
Altitude Control Technology.
And it's a very nice website. It really educates you on exactly what the needs are, how oxygen can and cannot help you if you don't have enough, and walks you through all the steps. So very, very nice job with that. I mean, it was easy for me to follow along and get some information. What's another way that people can reach out and contact you if they want more information on your system?
Sure, so they can call us. We have a phone number up here, 970-528-1300, altitudect.com. They can also email us at info@altitudect.com as well.
And I'm sure, are you based here in the area, or where are you based now?
We are. Our primary office is over in Edwards.
Okay.
We have our facility over there that our operations team and service team operates out of, and Kyle and I are based in Denver.
Nice, nice. And I've seen that the government uses your equipment in some of their facilities as well?
Correct.
Yeah, we're not always free to talk about them all, but yeah.
Classified.
Yeah. The Navy originally funded the technology to put it together, so that is public information. And there are quite a few, government agencies that use our systems for research and performance enhancement.
And universities as well.
Nice. Well, I can't thank you enough for coming on today. It's a great education for all of our viewers to learn a little bit more about the technology, and at least have a resource if they know of someone that is in need of this, because again, it's just a small thing to put into your home to make sure it's livable, enjoyable, and you have enough oxygen to sleep and rest and do everything you need to do.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Join the Good Morning Vail crew as we broadcast live from the Colorado Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. Hear stories from the Hall of Fame inductees and embrace the museum's rich heritage. They celebrate Colorado sports by telling stories that educate and inspire others to seek adventure. See it live at 7 a.m. on tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. You won't want to miss this extraordinary collaboration. Tune in to Good Morning Vail, only on TV8.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chaplot. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chaplot today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chaplot has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Reading is such a good way to emotionally connect with yourself and the characters in the book, and my biggest thing when I read is I always have the hardest time letting go of the characters. And there's a new book that was just released that we're really excited to introduce you to, and really excited to introduce you to the author of, and I've got Heather Mateus Sapenfield. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for bringing a copy of the book, and also just because you're touching some very sensitive subjects in here, thank you for taking the time to write this book. This is so important right now.
Oh, thank you. You know, this book came to me when I was teaching at Battle Mountain in the late 90s, and some of the things that I observed there, you know, you end up with students in your classroom that sometimes you know are new to America, and you don't ask questions. They're just people who are in your classroom, and they're humans, and you want to teach them and help them learn. And but some mornings I would come into the school, and they would be gathered in the front lobby and crying because their parents had been deported the night before, and they're stuck in the United States with no paperwork, nothing. So, you know, as you can imagine, that sticks with you, regardless of your politics.
Yes.
And that kind of, as a writer, that stuck and was an obsession for me. And years later, it came back. with an almost 11-year-old girl marching along the banks of a river who was really angry because she had had her own sort of loss in a certain way, and goes to her fort on the first day of summer vacation and finds a stowaway there.
Oh man, I mean, you just gave me this copy of the book and I'm so grateful for it because I'm so excited to dive in and get to meet this character and get to see her journey and the progression of it all, because you're not only covering that kind of hard topic of traveling to a new place and maybe not having your parents right there, but also you're covering topics that are still happening, whether it's in school and bullying or just kind of that difference in fluctuation that we all deal with as young children and adults.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when I observed this was the late 90s. Ask any public school teacher here in the Vail Valley, probably around Colorado or even the nation, and this is still going on. And so it's not a new phenomenon, but it's something that, you know, our country is so divided and there's so much fear right now. I think that's why it kind of erupted, was because we need to settle into creating bridges and compassion and caring and recognizing that the person across from us, even though they might be different, is a human, and we're all striving to have just a good life. Yeah.
Well, and I think that covering these topics right now with children is so important, and this is one of those books that as a child you can read, but as the parent of the child you can read too. That way you guys can have an open discussion and really feel vulnerable about the topics that you're discussing throughout the course of the book.
Agreed. I've been saying that this is a book for all ages and a book for our times. I feel that in the same way as To Kill a Mockingbird, you know, reached across all ages. This is a book that if you're older, my biggest surprise has been high school and adults, like the nostalgia they have as they read this, because it sounds very heavy, but she's really humorous and she makes a lot of mistakes and she's very human and relatable. And so they can look back with nostalgia, and that younger readers can read it as a direct experience. But yes, it's very important to do that. And for younger readers too, their minds are so hungry and agile, and they're looking to define their world. And so, you know, reading early and instead of avoiding these topics, it creates an opportunity to read in a nurturing environment, to discuss things so that when they encounter it, and they will, even though we try to shield them from it with peers or in the news or something, then they can have a more positive experience and be prepared for it.
Which I think is so important, and especially right now as kids, I mean, stayed home from school for a year, and the flux of going back and being in the classroom has been such a drastic change.
Yes. And I think what's really important, for me at least, is to recognize that makes everybody else feel other, doesn't it? No matter what. And someone who's even more different than you will really feel other. So this book, I think, could help just that transition, help in understanding and being more open to people who feel different from us. Because I think and I believe that when we encounter people who are different from us in social strata, in ethnicity, whatever it may be, in all different ways, if you can overcome that moment of wanting to press back away and come close to them, that lies among the most beautiful experiences we can have as humans.
I 100% agree, and like my emotional connection that I'm already feeling to the main character of this book is really good. She was like, she's a tomboy and she's fun, and it's all based here, kind of Colorado lifestyle, so that if you do live in the mountains and you do live that lifestyle, you're immediately going to connect anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Rill is a complete tomboy. She has dyslexia. She's not a perfect superpower person at all. Like I said, she's relatable. And her family owns a river rafting company that in the winter they lead some snowmobile tours. So there's a lot of movement and activity. I've been an adventurer throughout my life and done a lot of athletic things. So Colorado and you know, being outdoors is always a part of my books. It's almost like a character that moves the story along, a lot of motion.
But I mean, ties you to our community so well, because you are a local and you are from here, and your children grew up here and you went to school here and you taught school here, and so It like brings all of this to life for us locals in a way that we don't always get to experience.
Yeah. I'm hoping that that's what it is. This is sort of, I wrote this as my love song to the valley and the complexity of this valley. We have so many visitors who don't even realize that this layer is here underneath. But I wrote this for us. But in the same time, in writing it for us, I think because of that, it is very much also for all of the valleys, these resort communities like this, but it stretches also to, cities and the nation.
And it goes beyond and gives people that inside look. And so if someone's interested in buying the book right now, they can do that at the Bookworm.
Yes, absolutely. They can get this book from any major outlet. If they're visiting and they go home, they just can go into their bookstore and request, that they order it. But the Bookworm has copies. Yeah, they have a bunch of them that are ready, and I've signed them. The launch was on February 1st, and so they've got some that are there. And this is available everywhere.
Heather, we are out of time, but thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me and really sharing kind of the mastermind behind the book.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
Make sure that you head over to the Bookworm of Edwards so you can pick yourself up a copy of The River Between Hearts, because not only is it going to pull on your heartstrings in the emotional manner, but also it's going to be nostalgic for you grown-ups, and it's going to be such a good guiding path for your children. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It seems to be a morning all about books. Maddie just got finished, and I am here with Lori Barnes from Vail Public Library to bring some more information on what's going on. You have some exciting news that came from the county.
We do. Some people may not consider it exciting because I know there's still some people that are very tense about the pandemic and how it's been ebbing and flowing. But the mask mandate's been lifted. And so now we're in these different phases, and right now we're in the yellow phase. So what that's going to mean for customers of the library is that masks are not required.
Okay.
You will see my staff with masks on. I have a very conservative staff, and they feel better having their own protective covering on, just because we do deal with people from all over the globe. You never know who's visiting us.
And it's probably a good idea if you're out and about in the community. A lot of places like the Villar Center, for example, have had mask mandates, and make sure you've got your COVID cards. Just carry your mask with you just in case, because right now we're in that transition period between mask and no mask. So just have it on as a precautionary measure.
Absolutely, and we're still offering masks at the library. We still have the KN95s and the surgical grade masks, so we're still giving those away if people are interested.
Right.
They're moving a little slower now.
Right.
But, President's Day weekend's coming up too.
It is.
So that's going to see a spike in people in the community, and so it's just, be cautious.
Yeah, and everybody take your own precautions and proceed at your own levels of of care and kind of what your expectations are. So.
Absolutely.
Good. So what else is happening at the library? You always have things going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, you were handing out a lot of masks. You've got all the speakers series that comes in and all these activities. What's new?
What's new is, number one, the Story Walk, which is out at East Vail, and that's a COVID-friendly, out-of-the-box kind of experience year-round. New book went in just a couple of weeks ago, and so I invite people to go out to Bighorn Park and check out the Story Walk. It's year-round, but now it's the new book, and we've got bookmarks on it in the library. But also we're bringing back in-person programs such as Kids Create. Kids Create is something we branded a few years ago. Miss Cricket Pileman, my children's librarian. And it's to get kids in once a month. It's the third Tuesday of the month, so that's next Tuesday the 15th. It's after school at 3:30 p.m. This is the Year of the Tiger.
Okay.
Now that Chinese New Year's passed us, it's Year of the Tiger. So we have this wonderful art experience where kids can look into themselves and determine what does the Year of the Tiger mean to me, and then expressing that as an art piece.
What a wonderful way of self-expression for a child to kind of learn to look inside themselves and express. I mean, communication is the key, and I think with technology and the world that we're in now, sometimes the communication hasn't been great, but this is a wonderful activity and a wonderful tool for children to learn.
It really is. It really is. And it's totally free. Everything we do is totally free. No cost. So just come on down, but it is in person. And one other thing I want to promote as part of One Book, One Valley, we've got the planning finished for a special program we are doing virtually, only because the speakers are from Colorado and California. But we're doing the history of Amachi. You might remember I've talked about Amachi as the actual location, the actual Japanese internment camp that the book Tallgrass is based on.
Correct.
Tallgrass is the fictional title.
Yep.
We're bringing the story of Amachi to life, told by a professor from DU. She's a graduate at DU, got her PhD at DU, Dr. April Camp Whitaker. She's going to be joined by several survivors, actual survivors of Amachi, who are going to be speaking about their experience. And DU does a study. They do archaeological studies at the Amachi site every year. So it's not just because this happened 80 years ago, and the 80th anniversary is coming up February 19th. That just because it's 80 years ago doesn't mean that history is not important, and it's still important to continue to share the news and the message that came out of that experience. And I can't wait to hear these survivors talk.
No, I can't either. What a great, I guess, to survive that. Just the relentless attitudes they've had to go on. And like you said, still doing some archaeological things, finding out more and more information as we move forward. So that we can look at it from a societal standpoint too.
Yeah, we even showed a film that we have on Canopy, one of our online databases. So people can access it any time through the library's website. Just go to Canopy on our website. It was called Children of the Camps. And this was a research study that was done on 6 survivors of not Amachi, but different internment camps around the country. There were some in Arkansas, some in Utah, Wyoming. And just to hear them talk, and the way the facilitator, they really broke down and just bared their soul about what they went through and what that experience was like. And it's not really what the whole book is about. That's one of the themes. You know, Tallgrass is told from the perspective of a young girl growing up on a farm way out eastern Colorado.
Right.
And her family, and just some of it's the thriller part is the rape and murder that comes in there. So this is definitely for older children, teenagers and adults.
Right.
But yeah, it's all fun. And we're bringing Sandra Dallas on April 6th and 7th.
That will be a true experience, being able to sit and talk to her.
Yeah, I plan to have her on the sofa with me.
Good.
We're working on those details now.
Can't wait for that.
Yep. Here we go.
Now, one of the things I wanted to mention too, for our viewers that don't know this, with your library card, Canopy is a online streaming service that you can find movies and educational materials with your library card. We always talk about all the amazing things. The library card is literally a passport to any gateway you want to go to.
Thank you, Kevin. That was perfect. We call it the smartest card in your wallet.
I think so too.
And it truly is. And I'm so glad you know personally about Canopy. That touches my heart.
Yeah.
But Children of the Camps is available on Canopy. It's a documentary, 1 hour, but all kinds of other resources are there. We have lots of online resources like that.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today. Again, just wonderful information. And again, if you don't have your library card, get out there and get your library card. There's so many things that you can get. It's a passport to inspiration, education, anything you want. Lori, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
With its world-famous sandy beaches, stunning postcard views, and a laid-back beach town vibe, welcome to San Diego. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. Escape today to Whitefield Vistas in La Jolla. Originally built in 1928, this recently remodeled estate maintains its quaint classic feel while impressing with its rustic modern charm and bright decor. I'm here with Sarah with Toddlers Travels. Tell us a little bit about what services you provide.
We're a full-service baby and beach equipment rental company for travelling families coming to San Diego, so you can travel hassle-free with young children.
Book now through our concierge services page on opulentvacations.com. Renowned master architect Russell Forrester designed the living room and downstairs suite, as well as the expansive decks surrounded by tropical gardens with an ocean view. This home is perfect for your next luxury vacation. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
I can't believe it's already over.
We say that every day.
Every
we had
single day.
Some amazing guests today, and there is so much going on around the valley, around the world with the Beijing Games. Congratulations to all those athletes that have made it this far and are competing. Just an amazing venue when you get to see it on the television of how they've created this 2022 Winter Games.
Yes, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And thanks to all of you for tuning in today. And thanks to all of our wonderful guests for coming in and chatting with us. We'll be live again from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow. We've got some more great guests joining us on the couch, so make sure that you tune in tomorrow. And always check out our social media page. And if you have any feedback, email us at comments@tv8vail.com. But we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to